Good morning, everyone, especially my dearest Year 6 student. So, you guys ready for today's lesson? Again, welcome back to Teacher Linda and Teacher Erin virtual classroom. As usual, Teacher Erin is behind the scene. Alright. Look at me. Do I look creepy today? What's creepy? Okay, creepy related to something horror. Still remember, we've learned about horror genre last week, our previous lesson. Today we're going to learn something a little bit creepy. Okay, that's why your teacher looks creepier today. Do I? Now, do I look scary? Let's proceed with our lesson. So, today we will continue with our Unit 1, Reading Window to the World. Let's check it out. What are we going to learn today and what I'm going to cover today. Alright? Okay, look at the slides. Table of contents. Okay, these are the subtopic that we're going to learn today's lesson. Okay, first, there's awesome words or phrases. I will explain to you one by one. And then, let's read. We're going to do some story reading. I know you're going to love it. And then, match correctly. And also, lastly, draw your own scarecrow. So today's task going to be just fun and easy. You just need to draw. Okay, draw a scarecrow face. Okay, we will see that later. Next. Okay, so now look at the slides. Okay, these are the objectives that we're going to cover today. Okay, by the end of the lesson, you should be able to first read and understand the text for information and enjoyment with guidance. Second, match the words or phrases in this passage to the correct meanings. Okay, and last one, decide a title for the story ending, and the new head of the scarecrow. Okay, now let's look at the story. Okay, now, before we read the story, I want to teach you a few awesome words or phrases related to the story. Okay, let's learn new words and phrases. Okay, look at the slide. These are 8 selected awesome words or phrases that you will found in the story. Okay, 1. Organic. Organic. I will explain the meaning later in the story. Organic. Okay. 2. Animus. 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 Okay. 3. Stretch out. Stretch out. Stretch out. Okay. 4. Effective. 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 5. Devastated. 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 6. Took out. Took out. Took out. Okay, number 7. Rose up. Rose up. Rose up. Okay, number 8. Glance. Glance. Something like glance. Okay? Alright, so these are the awesome words you will learn today. Let's check it. Okay, now it's time for reading. Let's read. Okay, you just need to take out your textbook, page 5. Okay, refer to your textbook, page 5, and read with me. Okay, while I'm doing this, you can listen to my reading and you refer to your textbook, page 5. Okay, let's do it together. Okay, to make it fun, while reading the story, I will give you some creepy effect here. Can you see there the ghost flying here and there? Okay, so let's do this reading. Okay, Pak Johan owned an organic vegetable farm. he was able to grow good organic greens because of his scarecrow. Pak Johan built the scarecrow himself and made it as scary as possible. He gave it animal straw arms that stretched out about 2 meters and big long legs. The scariest thing about the scarecrow was its head, which was made of a huge earthen pot. The scarecrow's face was so scary and ugly that even he was scared to look at it. It was very effective, scaring away every bird that tried to eat his vegetables. The neighboring farm owners, Man and Lan, were jealous of Pak Johan's success. One night, they stole his scarecrow and locked it in their house. The next day, Pak Johan realized his scarecrow was missing and his greens were eaten up. He was devastated. That night, the brothers had trouble sleeping. They could not get the image of the scarecrow's horrible face out of their minds. Man took out the scarecrow, smashed its head with a hoe, and buried it in their lawn. At midnight, they heard scratching and clawing sounds at their door. Suddenly, the door burst open and a long straw arm sneaked in. The men froze in fear. They looked in horror as the headless scarecrow's body rose up. It caught Lan's neck. Lan shouted for help, but Man had already made his way onto the moonlit road. Man kept running. He glanced back over his shoulder and saw the scarecrow chasing after him. It was getting closer and closer to him. He noticed that the scarecrow had a new head and it looked like... So, that's how the story ends. Do you think it's the end? No, it's actually you need to decide. So now, let's match correctly. Okay, so let's continue to the next slide. We're going to do this match the words or phrases correctly activities. But before that, I want to ask you something. Do you really understand the story that we read before? I really hope you can understand the story because it's easy. If you can understand all the vocabulary, the words, then definitely you can guess what's the story all about. Okay, as a quick and simple summary, it's just about a scarecrow. Okay, a scarecrow. What is scarecrow in bahasa Melayu? Okay, scarecrow ni actually orang-orang. Okay, the one that you can see in paddy fields, farm. Okay, why people use orang-orang or scarecrow? Yes, to scare away all the birds or to take care, actually to take care of their plant or paddy. Okay, so orang-orang. Okay, you might be familiar with orang-orang. Okay, so here we are talking about scarecrow. Okay, so let's see the words. This is actually from the awesome words or phrases previous slides. So now we are going to have deep conversation, deep explanation on this. Right? Okay, first word, organic. Okay, organic. Organic. Okay, what do you think the meaning? Okay, something produced without using artificial chemical. Okay, so that's the meaning. You can refer to your textbook. It's in your textbook. Okay, something produced without using artificial chemicals. Means something organic. Something's very pure. Okay, tak guna apa-apa chemical ataupun bahan-bahan, tak dicampur apa-apa benda yang lain. Sangat organic, sangat pure, asli. Okay, that's what they mean by organic. Okay, next. Animus. Animals. Okay, animals is bigger than big. Okay, big, bigger, biggest, and this animus is the biggest. Okay, something very big, so we call it as magnanimous, extremely large, extremely large. Okay, look at your books. Okay, it's in your book. Next, stretch out, stretch out. Okay, what does it mean by stretch out? Stretch out. Okay, something like to put out a long arm. Okay, to put out a long arm. Okay, this is the meaning from the story. Means the scarecrow stretch out. Okay, like that, to put out a long arm. Okay, keluarkan. Dia keluarkan tangan dia panjang macam tu. Okay, that is stretch out. Next, effective. Effective. Apa maksud efektif ni? Okay, producing a successful results. Something success. Okay, something that you do like, okay, okay, it's effective. Okay, ia berkesan. Okay, itu maksudnya dalam bahasa Melayu, berkesan. Mengeluarkan sesuatu yang berkesan dan berjaya. Okay, producing a successful results. Okay, next. Okay, now, next word. Devastated. 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 Okay, what's the meaning? Okay, to feel very shocked and sad at the same time. Okay, how? Okay, devastated means you feel sad at the same time you're so shocked. Okay, sedih, terkejut, macam tak boleh nak terima that condition. Okay, so devastated, very sad and shocked. Okay, so that's the meaning. Next, rose up. Rose up. Okay, look what I'm doing. Rose up means an upwards movement. Okay, pergerakan ke atas. Pergerakan ke atas. An upward movement. Like, okay, the scarecrow suddenly rose up. Tiba-tiba dia naik. Tiba-tiba dia berdiri. Okay, that's an upward movement. Pergerakan ke atas. Okay, next. Took out. Took out. Okay, took out means to remove from its place. Okay, maksudnya mengeluarkan atau mencabut sesuatu dari tempat dia. Okay, means that you took out something from here. I took out something from my drawer. Okay, mengeluarkan. To remove from its place. Okay, next last words is glanced. Glance. Okay, what does it mean? Okay, to look quickly at somebody or something. It's like, jeling macam tu. Sekejap je. To look quickly. Cepat-cepat tengok. Okay. Like, you pandang belakang. Something like that. You run, 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 run. In the story, it's telling you that run, run, run and then glance up at the back. Sambil lari tu, sambil jeling. Tengok sekejap kat belakang. So, to look quickly. Tengok cepat-cepat at somebody or something. Tengok kepada seseorang ataupun sesuatu. It's like, jeling sekejap macam tu. Okay. Glance. Alright. So, that's all the words so far. Let's see what's next. Okay, finally, we're reaching our towards the end of our slides today. Okay, draw your own scarecrow. Okay, now it's a fun time for you. You don't have to do any writing today. You don't have to do any speaking today. You just enjoy the story just now, and you need to draw. Okay, we do something with drawing. Okay, draw your own scarecrow. Okay, let's see. Okay, kids, now listen to me properly. Lend me your ears. Give me all your attention for a while. Okay, I want you to first decide a title for the story ending, and draw your own scarecrow. This is already in your textbook. You can refer to the question below the text, below the story. Okay, I want you to write a title for the story. Okay, anything. You can give any title that you think suitable for the story. Okay, for example, the scarecrow, the scariest scarecrow, anything. Okay, one. Okay, write the title, and then the story ending. Write a sentence or a paragraph how the story ends. Okay, what happened just now? The story ended like saw the scarecrow's head look different, right? Okay, you can end the story using your own creativity. Just a very simple one. A sentence can do. A paragraph will be better. Okay, next. The last task is draw your own scarecrow. Only the head. Okay, you can only draw a head or the whole body scarecrow. It's okay, it's up to you. So later you can show us your scarecrow, the drawings. Okay, let's show you some example. Okay, your scarecrow head can be like this, or this. Okay, kids, I think that's all for today's lesson. I hope I've given you enough examples on how you're going to draw your scarecrow head. And I can't wait to see your version of scarecrow. So, we're going to see you again next week. Another lesson with me and Teacher Erin, virtual classroom. Till then, see you. Stay safe. Bye. Sign off, Teacher Linda.